So I've started watching webisodes of that show, The Office. Christine and I have seen The Office like 20 times, 30 times. And, now I can, say the words with the cast members. So I started watching these webisodes, which I guess is a way that some of the members make more money. B-listers, I suppose. Years ago, I saw one where what's it, the little moron the receptionist, Erin, wants to become an accountant, but she's stupid, of course. And then she tells Oscar that she says, "But I love the count on Sesame Street, 1, 2." So anyway, it was, and then Angela said, "I'll teach you to be an accountant, but you have to become moral and dress like me." And it was fairly funny. But it wasn't. It didn't excite me enough to want to watch more. Frankly, the best stuff is the deleted scenes. The deleted scenes from episodes are sometimes funnier than the real stuff, and I have no idea how they decide. Just great stuff. But anyway, I watched another webisode. I watched one where Kelly and Aaron and Ryan, who gets very sketchy, and Andy do a music video. That was pretty good. But then I watched the one that I'm referring to here just a little while ago. So, as I said, the A-listers are never on. Like Jim and Pam are rarely on these webisodes. So the office looks relatively empty. But this is great. Oscar, who they all know is gay, but is otherwise a very private person, gets into a screaming fight on the phone. And they have no lives of their own. And they, Kevin and Angela and Kelly and Phyllis want to know what the fight's about. And Andy offers a $100 reward for the details of the screaming call. And it's just ridiculous because Andy is always, throwing his money around and paying people to play music with him and stuff like that. And, he's just, it's just sad. But anyway, the reason it's really funny, all these people keep coming up to Oscar and going, "So can you tell me what's going on?" I need to know. And Oscar is always forced into solving other people's problems because nobody else in the office, everybody else is just, an attention whore and a busybody, except for, I guess, I don't know, Stanley. Even in this case, even Toby, who looks like Charlie Brown on Peanuts, he wants to know, And so Creed says he'll take that action, give me the $100, I'll get the information. And then he actually goes up to Oscar and he says, "All right," Creed's zoned out hippie. "All right, there's a bounty out on what happened to you, and I'll split it with you if you tell me." And it's just constant like this. It's really funny because one of the realities of The Office, the reason it's so good, is because everybody is so bored, and so they're desperate to find out about other people's lives. I mean, imagine if you're married, you have a bunch of kids. See, men are just as bad gossips as women are, although we like to think of ourselves as raconteurs, but we're all like that. And so, but it was just kind of interesting the way Oscar. It turns out he had a fight with a cable guy because the cable guy wouldn't show up on time. And he was really, but he did not want to tell them what it was. He was which is a little ridiculous if you think about it. He might have just told them what it was. It wasn't a big deal, but I guess it was a matter of principle for him, of him. And they would get these great references. "Phyllis, I didn't ask what was going on when your husband was indicted on those charges." And then Phyllis says to the camera, "None of the witnesses showed up. None of them." And then Oscar says to Kelly, "I didn't bother you the other day when you were crying in your car." And she goes, "I would have appreciated that. No one would talk to me." And that's the thing, of course. There are all these other people who have no life, And there are people like Meredith who are like these skanks. She's a skank, and so her life is constantly like that. But it's interesting. I do like the way that The Office is centers on these people and how they're all desperately trying to control each other because they're so miserable. So, anyway, I watched it, and I hope to watch more. And this has been your word from the nerd.